What's up, buddy?
Not much, man. See what's going on? Are you kind of tired?
Hey, none of that. None of that.
Just smithing, the usual bit.
Cool.
We're playing Bellow Simulator 2014.
Oh, God, yeah.
This game blows.
I'm
so funny.
You're so funny.
I don't see anything in my team around doing anything right now.
Prepping for tomorrow.
People probably just moving their
today.
stuff to the monuments.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, not even.
I still have a lot of stuff to build. Oh my god.
Hell, we built our monument stuff.
No, I mean, well, our equipment
Put together,
I had
you
to
mean.
make. Yeah, put together. Because I would have. I'm at the point where I'm just annoyed that we're the one that we got raided, and no one else got raided.
I'm gonna say we got all ours done with a little help from our friend.
You're not friends till Saturday. You're associates.
We love you all.
I hate you.
Until Saturday. Just until Saturday.
We love you, Dad. I hate you.
I guess I should try to go to bed at some point. Not spend all night up, I guess. I don't know.
Sleep is for the
sleep when you're
weak.
dead.
Well,
I need to
I've got,
finish them.
Go ahead.
You can do like I did and work 24 hours out of 36.
Ooh.
Or
I worked 14 hours and then went to bed, and the next day I woke right up and worked 10 more.
I've literally spent all my days off since this began here. Is there a way? How do you check how many hours you've spent here?
You can't.
Oh, there's no way to check.
That's actually something we discussed. We wanted to try to do, like use a mod to track that next season.
Yeah, because
See
I would
how
have
much
liked
time
to have
people
known
spent.
how many hours. Because at the moment, I think I'm almost 100 hours.
Jeez.
Well,
Yeah,
if
I
you
was talking
include
to
my
Pack.
playtime plus my administration time of everything, I think I've got you beat.
I need to
I,
make sure that I have that mod finished. before-
Yes.
I'm waking up early tomorrow anyway, but that needs to be done. Because otherwise, there's no knowing what could happen.
I think it's safe to talk about that. I know you tried to say something like 4 times.
Well, I'm also watching stuff too, so it's also like, oh yeah, I forget. No, I was talking to Pack, and he's like, nah, it's fine. Because, like, I've barely been on this season, and it's just been really busy over here. But that's also the reason why I had my time allocation or whatever really low this season, too. So,
Yeah, that's my biggest pet peeve is when
like,
people
out
say
of
they
10,
have
it was
time
like
to
3.
do something,
yeah,
and then they don't do it.
exactly.
Like, when you give us a number, you need to commit to that number.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, you said like 1 to 10 or something like that, and I was like 3.
Yeah, next year I'm going to be more specific on that question. What I really want it to represent is the average hours per day that you will be able to spend online.
That's
Average.
how Hunt described it to me.
Well, I just want to be sure next year.
0.5 to 1.
Well, that's fine if you answer
Yeah.
that. The problem
Yeah.
is we balance teams based off of these numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And so if your number you get is not accurate or you do not commit to that number, you are screwing your team.
Yeah. And I don't think we've had any problems with that. Actually, have
Well-
we had anyone complain about that or what? Because I know we've been pretty good on ours, I think. So.
I haven't heard anything. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
as an aside, that's
Yeah.
the end result when you don't give an accurate
Exactly.
number or commit to what you have given. You screw your team. There's no other way to put it. You screw your team.
For example, Aaron committed 7. I haven't seen him since day 3.
And he's going to be on tomorrow.
Arceus has been logged in for 20 minutes this whole thing.
Well, he committed 1, right? A 1.
That's far cry from an hour a day.
True, but well,
Which
Etho
would have been fine with an hour a day.
Well, Etho gave
even
me
if it was
14
just
hours.
Hey, what's going on? Let's recap. That's an hour, you know?
Yeah, Etho gave me 14 hours over the course of 3 separate times it was on with me and him together. So and he also
20 minutes logged in. That's not even 2 minutes a day.
Yeah, in fact, it's just below 2 minutes. Actually, no, it's like 1.166666666 hours. That's what it should have been.
It's 1 and 3 seconds.
Our team has been actually pretty active, except for, no offense, Dyer hasn't been on often, but you put down a lower number anyways.
Exactly.
But everybody else has been on pretty much their numbers been the same. I think I've been on more than I originally
but
said.
there are people that don't.
I know.
I tried to get on as much as possible, and I did expect I did well. Yeah.
And then especially with what happened, because a lot of people did it last year. It's like, then people bring that up as a complaint about it, and it's like, well, there's nothing else we can do if people aren't accurate and don't commit to what they give, because that's how we balance the teams.
well, yeah, for me,
We have to have some justification for who we put on what team, and that's the only thing we can go off of. So there's nothing else we can do.
I've griped a little bit on. I was mostly on a lot of nights with help. Like Nihon gave me 3 hours a day, 2-3 hours a day. I think he missed 1 or 2, but EA gave me as much time as he could. But he's on the other side of the world, so my night's on.
Yep. Like this right now is my free time. That's
Right.
it. And then I've got maybe an hour or 2 here, and then I'm kind of done for the night. I gotta crawl into bed and try to wake up and get some stuff done in the afternoon.
And then something just fell on Dunk.
Right. We understand people have things to do.
Oh no, I'm not trying. Yeah, everyone has things to do as long as they can get their stuff done right, which is what I did in my case. I was like, I looked at my time and how much I stream and how much I need to do in the background, and I'm getting ready to move at the end of the month. So
right.
yeah.
Well, and the other side of the coin, if you think there might be something, you can always underestimate what you can do. As long as you commit to what your minimum has that you said you would do, there's no problem. Your team is not going to complain that you put in more work than you said you did. Your team is going to complain when you put in less.
I think I averaged about 5 a day overall. I put down 5, and then I ended up working for more people because they didn't show.
Well, see, I put down 5, but I've been doing most of the tech stuff, so I've been spending a lot of time online doing that.
I've been out finding
last season. I just buried myself in this game, though, so I definitely am okay with taking a little bit of a backseat on this one.
Well, last year I wasn't on very much at all, as much as I thought I was going to be.
Yeah, last season I was on like every freaking night. I went through like a couple of seasons of shows, like
Yeah, this year
not just
I've been
seasons,
a
a couple
nomad.
actual shows, you know.
This year I've been a nomad. Alt knows that.
Yeah, I've done both.
I've barely seen outside.
I did the tech. I teched up twice. Thank you, Ray.
You're welcome. Anytime.
I've teched twice. I have had to explore. I had to get like the places where people are mining limonite and hematite stuff are locations that I found for them to go do that. All the big finds that saved us and that's saving us right now were all my finds.
See, I found our first iron. I found our first graphite, and I'm happy to say that this is the first season I did not have to find the damn nickel for my team.
Nickel, fucking nickel.
Oh.
Season 1, I found the damn nickel. Season 2, I found the nickel. Season 3, Mihei found 3 deposits of it.
Nice. It was definitely.
I was like, what? I didn't have to look.
I was actually surprised. Our team found almost every resource we needed. The rare stuff. We found kaolinite and graphite almost immediately, and nickel was. We just had a reading for it and picked up pieces, but we needed somewhere.
Yeah, that's how we did.
Oh, we had locations for pretty much everything we'd need on day 1 or day 2.
Can we agree?
Except for graphite.
Gabbro.
Oh yeah, guaranteed yes.
Hashtag screw Gabbro. Enough said.
Because you couldn't find there, or because you could?
No, because you find Gabbro and then you can't find nickel in the damn thing.
Oh yeah.
I think our
last year there was this pit of water and one little block that was not the same color, and I found out that was Gabbro and I put it right back. Said wanted me to see that, and that's where we kind of settled down. And then I just mined through all that gabbro and finally found nickel.
That's how we found our first deposit, because there was one right next to us.
Celery dude.
I spent like the other night. I spent good 8 hours going on a trip trying to find nickel because, well, you took it all.
Thanks for that. You propelled us ahead.
You took it all, so I had to go find more, and we had enough to make the anvil, and that's it. Then I had I made a
technically,
mistake.
Ray, you did find nickel. It was just in their base.
Mhm.
Yeah, there you go. I found nickel. I found our nickel.
Anyway, then I was like, I had enough to make the red anvil, and we're gonna be all a-okay. Then I did a boo-boo. I currently have a crucible in my storage area called Altblu. It is a crucible of black steel that is 4.16% weak steel.
That's weak, bro.
Because I was using underneath it to store the ingots while they cooled down, so they wouldn't cool all the way off while I was making the black steel. I made on the sixth ingot I was doing, instead of clicking it into the forge, I shift clicked it into the crucible. Since I had nothing in that top corner, guess what?
Oh boy, yeah. If you keep the crucible in your inventory and you don't place it, it retains the heat.
Oh, I thought it cooled down here, bro. I did not know it.
The crucible does not. Everything else does. But if the crucible temperature will not drop if it stays in your inventory.
No, but because I shift clicked it in there, it instantly went from black steel to unknown metal, instantly.
Oh man, that sucks.
So I was kind of devastated by that. And there goes the last of our nickel. I was like, all right, I need to go on a journey. Spent 8 hours.
Another thing we discovered. Sorry to interrupt, but before I forget to say this, if you create an item frame and place the crucible in it, it also retains the heat level.
That's good to know.
If you keep cheese in the barrel, it retains the cheese level.
True.
Damn it! I have another glitched meal.
Anyway, on my way back after giving up, I was doing my speech on like how we got down out and we're just gonna end up going with steel. Then a small miracle happened. I was going to my
cow pit.
No, I was going to my farm and I was walking across our giant gabbro plains we live nearby, and I randomly clicked the side of a mountain. Nickel.
That's how I found our graphite.
I was like, I clicked it. As I said, large sample. This random click. This just. I wasn't clicking before on my way out. This clicked randomly. Just down and up. Click a wall. Large sample. Like, oh. Went down. Very large vein of nickel. Rich.
Nice.
And I got 2 vessels worth.
Found a ton of it.
I took out 2 vessels, and it still said very large. So.
Yeah, the other day we were running all this over, and I went and got like 7 vessels worth, and there's still very large readings in that mine. Like, there's a ton of exposed that I could grab.
We dug under our base and just found a huge amount of gold.
Yeah, you gave me a high carbon one.
It wasn't rich gold, but still a lot of it.
Or is definitely easier to find than this season.
Well, last season was pretty much you had to find nickel. Now the clinchers are the nickel, graphite, and kaolinite. So those aren't easy to find either.
Oh,
yeah.
kaolinite! I every mountain I've seen has kaolinite, pretty much.
Yeah, we had no problem. We actually have an extra deposit of kaolinite that we never harvested. The graphite we could never find.
Oh, I've had like
I ended up walking
9.
randomly and found it actually in the top of a mountain, like above sea level area. It spawned up there. I was like, okay. It's like, hey guys, come help me find this.
I just grabbed the 6 stacks of kaolinite, and I've been fine with that since.
Well, someone gave me a location of copper the other day, rich copper, and the elevation value, whatever it was like really high. It was like 180 or something. Like, why is that?
Yeah, there's
so
a
high?
few, if you look in the config, there are a few choice ores that can spawn above sea level. Well, most of them.
Well, yeah, but I was wondering why it was don't know why I was so high, and I got to it, and it was pretty much just, it was a pillar of, I forget what kind of stone, and it was all up in that. And the thing was only like maybe 20 blocks
Was it a sinkhole?
width, and no, it was a big plateau mountain thing. Like 20 blocks by 20 blocks straight down. I think it still took me forever to find stuff.
I was ridiculously good at doing triangulation this season, though.
Well, you didn't have to really triangulate too much of that first base.
Yeah, it was find the guy popping ingots off the floor.
I'll never get old.
Nope.
Honestly, I should not have just picked the black steel. I should have picked up the blue steel and logged. That's what I really should have done.
You combat logger?
Yeah, he would have been a combat logger at that point. But yeah.
Oh yes, I am
Yeah, was there
definitely.
any rules against it? I don't know.
No, but I was like, it's
It's just
frowned
there's no
on.
rule against it, it's just frowned upon. Cause
But I
that's
tell you
kinda
what, if I have
dirty.
blue steel on me and someone's raiding, I'm done. I'm out. I'm out. It's not worth it. If I'm not wearing it, it's going off with me.
He was too slow.
I mean, it might be in bad taste, but I do not care. If I have blue
I-
steel on me, it's gone.
Yeah, I didn't care about bad taste at all.
Yeah.
I log off when I
really
see
feel about this game,
spiders.
like-
Okay, never mind
Yeah.
array.
What was that?
I'll log off when I see spiders. Never mind array.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you didn't see me, and I wasn't a bear, so your punching didn't work.
That's true.
You tried. I'll give you that. You tried to punch me a lot. I think you hit me for like 6 damage each time because of my steel armor. But
It only took away four.
yeah, I know. I didn't notice my bar moving at all.
Well, really, it's like
Because when I attacked, I was sitting at 1,700 hit points.
we're gonna have to murder you so bad.
Well, I
If
had
we
a
can.
lot of levels, and I had full nutrition on everything but berry.
Someone says that I think it was Pack was telling me levels don't matter this go round.
Oh, they do. Matters level.
Just not as
it
much
matters.
previously.
Levels matter.
Much less, you mean? Okay.
What it is each level gives you 25 hit points, but that still scales based on your nutrition profile. So basically, each bar of your nutrition profile
yeah.
counts for 5 hit points of that 25 per level. And so if it's completely nothing, you don't get any of the 5 hit points for that level, for that nutrition.
But if you have max nutrition and you have a
get all
really high
25.
level, you can get.
Like right now, I'm at level 46. That's a base increase in hit points by 1,050.
Holy crap!
That is huge. If I get my nutrition level all the way to max, that's 1,050 hit points more than a
Nice.
freshly spawned level 0 full nutrition person. Right now, my nutrition profile isn't that great, and I still have almost 1,000 hit points. So yeah, they matter. They're just not as extreme as they were in the previous seasons because you don't automatically get all 25 HP.
I wish I had time to grind for levels, but
There's a zombie dancing on my farm. Like he was doing pirouettes on the fence post.
and I'll be back. Alright guys, good morning. I passed out last night, so apparently 24 hours without taking a nap beforehand was a bad idea. Luckily, I was right here working this crucible, making, I think I was making more weak steel. I was slowly adding stuff in, and I passed out. I was staying right here, and then I woke up, apparently a half an hour later, and I saw my "You are dead" message. That was my 40th death. Yay. Anyway, luckily, Kreicus and Ocellatusa were on, so all our stuff is fine. But I did get damage. I got 3 points of damage in there. That's okay. Maybe they bought me trying to wake me up. Sure. That's my current situation. We have enough to make. With 8 redstone ingots made, we have enough to make 30 more. Plus, yeah. Our supplies are rather low at the moment. Vanthus is here, and she's going to make it, finish up all the ore we currently have. And we'll turn all that pig iron into just plain steel, because you don't have enough. You also might drop down on the black steel. So I don't have enough weak steel at the moment to keep on producing. So,
I can do more if necessary.
actually, I think there's enough stuff here to make another batch of black steel. If there's enough pig iron out of what we have, so make one more batch of black steel, but not enough to make another batch of red steel.
What do we need for that?
Batch of red steel. Just a lot more iron that we just don't have.
Oh,
And the time is nigh.
do we still have any places to mine fire?
Probably. But we have... we do have more than 5 hours. So...
Oh yeah, we still have
we have 8 hours left.
yeah. Yeah, I just woke up too, so like half an hour ago. So I'm still waking up.
I woke up less than like 6 minutes ago. I came on the server, just a quick look around. I was like, damn it, I woke up this late. Because if I didn't pass out, we're at the same point. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Yeah, I'll just close my eyes for 2 hours, and then you wake up like half a day later.
I set many alarms that went off. That would have went off like 3 hours. That would have went off 2-3 hours in. Over the course of those 2-3 hours, and something all around.
Yeah.
Kreicus made 2 full sets here. I knew he was wearing a set as well, and Ocellatusa might be wearing a set right now as well. I know EA is wearing a chest piece. So I do not know how much we currently have in total for armor. But our team at least has enough for the 3. That was part of the agreement bit, and you guys are gonna have at least 2, or at least, and then we might be 3. That means you both have 3 and 3, which was the original agreement that we both walk out with, no matter what.
Well, as far as I know, the agreement was that we combine our efforts, which basically also means that we should divide the armors.
Oh yeah, entirely. Like I said, all that's what I really need out of it is at least 3 sets of armor, one of the parts of it. Because, well, that's how many I expect of us to show up at the final. If more showed up, well, then I would go without armor, and I just crap armor.
To be honest, I'm not very good at PvP as well, but I don't think anyone. I don't know if anyone in our team actually. I wanted to say killed. Anyone in our team actually has a lot of experience.
A little cold.
And yeah, I felt really bad for you and because Raymond was just being.
Honestly, I had a cold. Oh, it's my box didn't put one right there.
So, good morning.
Good morning.
Well, how did you sleep at least?
I don't know when I actually passed out. If I can look that up.
To be honest, I would have stayed longer yesterday if Raymond wasn't in the call. He was seriously getting on my nerves and just kind of ruining the fun.
Oh, actually, blue still does more damage than Ace does than the red still does, like 10 points. It's a shame.
It was?
Blue steel. Which I really wanted to make one pool of, but we never had the resources for it. Red steel, blue steel does 10 more damage on its mace. 315 versus the red steel 305. It's not a big difference, but and its sword does more damage. So blue steel weapons were slightly better. That's why I guess that's the reason why I wanted to make blue steel tools. Trying to make that down. How much charcoal do we have in total right now?
Let me just take a look upstairs.
Oh, yeah, we're extremely low in total.
But do we still have coal, right, or not?
I do hope still there's a bunch of people's inventories as well from working on stuff. But
Yeah, I still have some coal, but not much there.
oh, you have coal?
Yeah.
Can you toss it here?
28.
Oh, 20?
Yeah. Oops. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. We make our pocket grid.
And yeah, if they would have raided us while I was the only one online, I'd be freaking out as well. I was just crouching the whole time after that stupid raid.
You don't have to worry about that anymore.